England 156 for 5.
To 27, 156 for 5. England, they just lost a wicket of Michael Vaughan. That was a shocker of a shot from Michael Vaughan. Colin Wood is at the crease now.
Sehwag comes into the attack. Good move. Could have been Tendulkar, but a slow bowler on a slow pitch.
Squeezed it well between the gap. There's no fielder on the fence. They head outfield pretty quick, and a welcome boundary there.
Come on, Zero!
Well, nobody moved on the offside. The field is in. It'll be out now. Collingwood through the offside, through extra cover. Field's changed immediately. Just 4 inside the circle.
Played with the spin. The first run has been run very hard, but Harbhajan Singh very quick on the ball. Just a single for England. This is the beauty of a one-day game that has been played very fine. The first run has been run very hard. They'll get 2. After 28, 166 for 5 England. Collingwood has looked very impressive with the bat on the series, in the series. That's the scorecard. Trescothick gone for 18. Nick Flintoff quick 18. I think that was a good move. Nasir Hussain scored 15. Vaughan gone for 4. Top on 10 and Collingwood now on 6. And he's gone! Another wicket for Sourav Ganguly. That's very good bowling from Sourav Ganguly. And I would say bad shot from Collingwood.
He's worked this out, Ganguly. Just short of a length, only medium pace, but just short of the length, enticing England to hit across the line. And this is the second one. He's bowled straight enough, brought himself on into the attack. He dismissed Michael Vaughan, and now Paul Collingwood. Back of the lane, a little nick on, off stump out of the ground. We've seen that salute before. England now 166 for 6.
24 years old Ben Holyoke has come into bat. Collingwood played a loose stroke. Opens the face of the bat and opens his account. In the last 6 overs, 24 runs has been scored and 4 wickets have fallen for England. Change in the commentary box. It's going to be Arun Lal and Sanjay Manjrekar.
Thank you very much, Manni. Anil Kumble reintroduced. Graham Thorpe will pick up 1, and what started like a dream has turned out to be a bit of a nightmare for England batting.
So there's success for him. Not only success, but just look at those figures. That's 14 runs.
Paddle sweep. He'll look to pick up 2. And that's how he bowls, Ganguly. Very straight in the air. And loves to bowl the middle stump line. He's the man who's pegged things back for India. Good calling. Thorpe is very quick between the wickets.
With 8 wickets in hand and more than 6 runs per over. At the end of that one, it's 175 for 6.
Look at that. 111 for 2. And the Nelson figure really being the demon for England. And 6 for 166. We're talking about 5 wickets falling at the score of 55 runs. And this is really the last recognised partnership for England. Dinesh Mongia being full of commitment in that area. England 177 for 6. 1 slip for Ben Holyoke. Just a reminder of the revised playing conditions. The 39 over game, not a 50 over match. And the bowling restrictions, 4 bowlers can bowl 8 overs and 1 bowler can bowl a maximum of 7. No run yet. We are talking about this 32nd over in a 39 over match. The slip comes off now for the last ball, and this will be the last ball of the spell. Could have easily been a maiden. Good comeback by Kumble, and in the end, a very good spell. England 178 for 6.
So 7 overs to go. Ganguly has the option of bowling his 8. He's bowled 5-2 for 16.
Anil Kumble getting a direct hit. Couple of questions asked by the wicketkeeper and the thrower himself. It was a safe run in the end.
Good pick up and throw, but he was past the wicket. The interesting part of that throw, Sanjay, was that the appeal was made by the keeper, not by the bowler.
Hawk-eyed Ajay Ratra, that's all you can say. It was a good run. Kumble not the quickest mover in the field, and maybe Ben Holyoke realizing that. And that's not the hamstring, is it? Arun, you're the expert.
Well, not really the expert, Sanjay, but that is the inside hamstring. I think Sanjay, he is in trouble. And that stiffness that kept him out of the previous game now coming into play, because in a fabulous spell of his, he is now having to walk off. But that's not good for India at all, because he was the man of the hour. There's no hint there, but when he finishes, he grabs at his inner hamstring, closer to the groin actually.
Yeah, it's closer to the groin. The hamstring is normally the back of the thigh, but he seems in real trouble. You're talking about a dream spell here by Ganguly. He was in his 6th over, picked up 2 wickets and given away 17 runs. That's a blow to India, but I think he's really done tremendously well for his side. Given a generous applause as he's walking off the field. Not from that stand. Whether he'll come out to bat is another question. Tendulkar will complete the over or picks up a single. Now the important point is, was that a recurrence of that same injury that kept him out of the last match, or is it an entirely new one? Anil Kumble is the acting captain again, and if it's a recurrence of the injury that he sustained before Chennai, then the umpires will keep a close watch on all their decisions that they'll have to make, whether he deserves a runner when he comes out to bat, whether he's entitled for a substitute. The moment he's got one, Sarandeep Singh is on the field. A reasonably fine batting pitch. The good finish of the Sourav Ganguly over by Tendulkar. 33 overs gone, England 182 for 6. 182 for 6, Thorpe on 19, Holyoke on 7. All partnership developing for England, but the runs aren't coming quickly enough. Srinath, after that first spell of 5 overs for 12, it's been a long time since he bowled that spell, and it's a cool day, so that will first be a test for him, how soon he gets warmed up. He'll look for 2, and he's quick between the wickets. Thorpe has taken on Tendulkar. Slow ball on the leg side.
The slow ball for Srinath has been very effective in this series. He's developed it over the last couple of years.
Running between the wicket. 5 overs left now. 187 for 6. Tendulkar will continue. And again, trying to put some pressure on the fielder. Sarandeep Singh is the man in the deep. For guys like Tendulkar, remember the lunch time, which is normally 40 minutes, is only going to be 10 minutes today.
In fact, it might even work in his favour, Sanjay, because it's such a cold day that he'll stay warmed up. The adrenaline still flowing and just ready to take on the English opening attack.
Not a bad comeback
Joran!
for Graham Thorpe. 4 overs to go. England 190 for 6. Srinath right up there, goes up in appeal. Very much in line.
It's very, very difficult to get that LBW decision in your favour when you're bowling from over the wickets to a left-hander. If it's going to hit, then invariably it pitches outside the leg stump. It's a close one, but enough to create the doubt in the minds of the umpire.
Should get 4. Just at the right time for Ben Holyoke.
No fine leg, no deep fine leg actually. Now that's a bad mistake because you can't afford to bowl outside the leg stump without a fine leg.
Again the slow ball, it's in the air and it's going straight down Virendra Sehwag's throat. Trying to repeat the effort, Ben Holyoke. To be fair to him, the onus was on him to really get the big ones.
So the slow one paying dividends for Srinath. He's been very, very impressive in this game. So that's the 7th wicket to fall. Holyoke departs. It's 197 for 7.
Jeremy Snape, the number 9 batsman for England, scored 38 in the last match.
Straight into the hands of Sehwag.
Just the one, which brings up the 200 for England at a fair cost.
So I think that's pretty much going to be the pattern of the chase when India comes into bat. They're going to try and get as many with the new harder ball. Because when it gets older, it's going to prove pretty difficult to chase. At the end of that over, it's 202 for 7.
Taken on the full. That's good cricket by Jeremy Snape. The moment he played it in that direction with Kumble in chase, he always sensed that there would be an extra run to pick up. Brought him a lot of success. It's good bowling again.
Yes, Srinath has really developed as a bowler at the death. He's now very confident with his Yorkers, with his slow deliveries.
That was intended to go towards mid-wicket. Goes to fine leg, maybe deceiving the fielder at 45. Sachin Tendulkar there came to him very quickly.
Yes, he must have sighted it a little late too, Sanjay, because that's not yet very, very effective runs at this stage of the game. That was the boundary, much needed boundary from England's viewpoint.
In fact, the first boundary for Graham Thorpe. Srinath slightly disappointed. Hasn't given too many runs away. Given the charge, nearly missing the off stump there. He comes to the end of his spell of 8 overs. Tendulkar will bowl the last over of the innings. 4 men inside the circle. Himself some room, Jeremy Snape. That's the one. Hit hard, straight to the fielder. Mohammad Kaif, fielder at long off. Incidentally, the 142nd here to play for India, making his one-day debut today. Gone over the top. Hasn't got quite the timing that he would have liked, in fact, and that helped Thorpe in getting the second run. Didn't go quickly enough to the fielder, and a bit of a fumble there, helping matters. 2 balls to go. Reverse sweep. Straight to the fielder, Hemant Badani. A good bowling performance continues for India.
And now the last delivery of this innings.
And nearly a wicket for Tendulkar. 39 overs have been completed by India. England 218 for 7. A great comeback by India, and with some help from the England batsmen, who started off extremely well. Their Trescothick and Knight got off to a fly.